that your brand is not working. It's not that your product sucks. It's that you don't know how to put it in your customer's face. So when it comes down to making sales, they can't see it because you don't know where to.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. Say no one else can do like you do. That's why I'm honest.
What's up, CEO? It's your girl Tatiana B, and I am back with a dope video. So today we're going to be talking about how to make $2,000 in 7 days. So yes, I said $2,000 in 7 days. It is not impossible. I've actually done it more than once. I do it actually on occasions within my online brand. I have an online hair company, and I actually use marketing strategies and these exact same tips that I'm going to give you guys to make $2,000 in my 7-day goal period. So you want to make sure that you stick around until the end, because at the end of this video I'm going to be dropping one of the biggest secrets, so make sure that you don't miss it. All right, so if we're talking about making $2,000 in 7 days, there actually is a structure that you want to go about, and this is after you've already started your online business. You already have the product, you already have everything set up, your website. This is after that you will use these steps that I'm going to give you in order to reach your 2K and 7-day goal. Now, I want to make this very clear. The same tips that I'm going to give you are the same tips that I use to make $13,000 in 7 days, to make $20,000 in 7 days. It is the same tips that I use, same structure is used. So this can be used no matter what your sales goal is, but I just like to say $2,000 because it is a reasonable reach in the beginning of your brand, okay? So first thing that we want to think about is going to be the product. Now, you don't need to sell every single product in order to make $2,000. You kind of want to figure out what product am I going to focus on the most in order to push to reach my $2,000 goal within the 7-day period. So when I say what kind of product, you want to say, okay, what is the product that I kind of get the most profit on? Because if you can figure out what product that you get the most profit on, then you can be able to leverage it and figure out how to generate those sales, which we're going to talk about today, in order to reach your quota or your goal. If we have a product that is costing us, I'm gonna use something very generic at this point, or very broad. I have a cell phone case, right? So I'm selling a cell phone case. The cell phone case costs $25. I got the cell phone case for $6, right? So 25, so it's 25 minus 6. We'll say that I'm drop shipping. I get the product, I make a profit of $19 when I sell my iPhone case. So now that you know that you make $19 on every iPhone case that you sell, I'm gonna do 2,000 divided by 19. That's going to give me 105 sales that I need to reach. It is not impossible. It's just 105 people, okay? It's really not that hard. For a 20, what do we say, for a $25 product, you can definitely get 105 people to purchase this product in order to meet your $2,000 goal. So now that you know what products you are trying to sell and the price of the product, because that's the second step, is actually the price of the product, you want to figure out your strategy. So number one is product. What product am I selling? How much profit do I make? What is the price of it on the market? Those are the first three: product, price, profit. Product, price, profit, right guys? So now that you know that, okay, I have a product where I'm gonna sell for $25, my profit is $19, I need to sell 105 products in order to reach my 2,000 quota. What is going to be my strategy? Because you can't sell anything without a strategy. And what we're talking about right now today, guys, is actually sales focused, because you're trying to reach your sales goal. Of course, you can't really sell without the marketing aspect of it, but we'll get into that soon. So now that you know you need to sell 105 products, how are you going to sell 105 products? What platform are you going to use to reach your audience? What is going to be your sales funnel? What is going to be your marketing strategy? Are you going to be using email marketing, SMS marketing, or are you going to even be doing a different form of sales throughout your store location? It's up to you. But at the end of the day, you always should figure out what is going to be my strategy within selling. Usually when it comes down to my products, I do use social media the most to sell my products. So I'm going to use that example today because it's easier to get 105 people online, in my opinion, than 105 people in person to buy your products. That's just my opinion. We're going to go with the social media strategy to sell our 105 products. Cool. Now, my guess is that if we're speaking about this, if you're watching this video, you already have your social media page built, you already have a following, you've already started promoting. Now, I want you guys to know that when it comes down to making sales online, the number one piece that you must think about is always going to be trust and value. What value am I bringing to the table, and how much do I get my audience to trust in the fact that they can purchase these products and have a great experience when shopping with me? So now that we already know what product we're going to be pitching, and of course you can, and remind you guys, if you're trying to reach this goal, you can add in more products and say, okay, I have a cell phone case, and then I have a cell phone button accessory. I'm just using a cell phone brand, or I'm selling headphones also. You can have multiple different products as long as you understand your price and your profit and the strategy. So I'm just using one product as of right now to show you how you can make $2,000 with one product. So now that we use social media and we understand the trust and the value factor, we must come together with a marketing plan. So number 1 is product, number 2 is price, number 3 is profit, number 4 is strategy, number 5 is marketing plan. Because now that we know our strategy is going to be social media factor, we're going to incorporate the trust and value into it. We want to make sure that we have a marketing plan to aggressively promote or subliminally promote this product so that we can reach our 105 people and get them to purchase. Okay, so questions that you want to ask yourself when creating your marketing plan. What's your business's current situation? So I want you guys to think about how many sales are you currently generating? How much inventory do you currently have? How are you going to make these sales, especially if you are not in the business of generating sales? I want you to take this time to really analyze where your business is currently standing on the marketing aspect, because I don't want to teach you guys this and then you go about it continuing to market the same way that you always were and you were not generating sales. It's not going to work. You must understand what is already working within your brand and what is not working, because when you figure out what's working, you can leverage that. But when you pay attention to what's not working, you can cut that out and start figuring out new strategies that do work within the brand. So that's the first step of your marketing plan that you need to think about. What is currently working within my brand? How am I currently communicating with my audience? Are they receptive to the communication that we are doing via social media? Okay, because when it goes down to actually promoting these products and getting them to buy it, we need to make sure that our audience actually sees, hears, and is receptive to what it is that we are promoting. Next is, who is your target market? Now, because we already know the product, we already know the price of the product, we want to think about the fact that, okay, who's likely to spend $25 on a phone case? Probably someone who's really into gadgets, probably a male, it could be a female, depending on the style of the phone cases that you are offering. But now that we understand, okay, and what age range will they probably be in? Usually I would say phone cases will probably be from like 16 to about like 32, which is a very broad market, but that allows you to be able to reach your 105 people and surpass them, and surpass that number literally. So with the fact that we know our target audience is 16 through 30, we can now think about what kind of content do I need to provide them, and I'm jumping ahead, but what kind of content do I need to provide them on social media to make them feel trustworthy about this phone case and to make them feel like it is of value. So you'll probably, I don't want to skip too far ahead, but you'll probably create content that shows that these phone cases are durable. They protect your phone. They don't break, you know, they protect from water, whatever it may be. But you start to realize, okay, and if I'm targeting a 16-year-old, I might want to put out some fun, cool phone cases that make them feel like they're the coolest ones in the school. It all depends on who you're targeting when it comes down to your market strategy, your marketing plan. Because if you know who you're targeting, like I always tell you guys, you can know how to speak to them. You can know the conversation that you need to be having with them. And then you want to think about how much will it cost. So when it comes down to a marketing plan, you literally want to have a budget. You don't just want to go in and just start marketing to your target audience and you don't really have a budget. Without that budget, you're just going to start spending money foolishly on content creation, on promotions and ads, which we're going to talk about, and even on email marketing and just different things that we're going to get into. I want you guys to set a budget on how much do you expect to spend in order to generate this $2,000 within sales, because it's going to cost you to make money. It costs to make it. That's just a given. So you can't skip that part, but it's okay because we're gonna generate these sales. That's the whole purpose of what we're doing. Now, after we laid out our marketing plan, we know our target audience, we know our current business structure or current business situation, we understand our goal list, we understand our budget, we understand all of these things, we understand the product price. I want you guys to think about incentives. Now, what does incentives do? Ultimately, incentives usually promote or give the customer the extra boost to shop with you. Incentives are a necessity when it comes down to reaching your sales goals and actually getting a product sold. Why? Because a product that is given at free shipping is better than a product that is charged with shipping. We know this. When I go shop online, I see something that's like $15, but then shipping is $7. It makes me a little iffy. But if I see it at $20 and I see free shipping, hey, I feel more comfortable. So at this moment, you need to calculate, are you gonna be including your shipping, or is that even gonna be your incentive within this promo or incentive that you're offering within the price of the product? Or are you gonna be doing buy a phone case, get $25 off your next one, or get a free phone case later, or get free set of headphones. It's a ton of incentives that you could be doing. Buy one, get one half off. There are a ton of incentives, but I'm telling you, when it comes down to actually being sale focused and goal oriented on this number, you want to make sure that you provide your customer with incentives. It's gonna make them feel just more comfortable when it comes down to shopping with your brand. And then it's gonna be like, okay, why not? Like, it's a why not at that point. It's like, why not? I get this for this. That's where you begin to add value. That's where your customer begins to feel like, okay, I'm getting more than I'm spending. But at the end of the day, they're not. Because if you're doing buy one, get one, which this is a different topic, but I would hope that you would incorporate that price, the price of the free product in your product prices. Just saying, okay? Or in the shipping. It has to be accounted for somewhere, guys, okay? Promotion and ads. So we all know about Snapchat ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, Facebook ads, which are usually right about now the best. Google ads are also really good. When I was speaking about the budget, you wanna ask yourself, am I gonna be running advertisements during this period? Yes, Facebook ads tend to work better overall. Like, I'm gonna just tell you guys the truth. If you use Facebook ads while using these strategies right now, you can literally reach your goal within a 2-day period, probably even within a day, because Facebook ads are very lucrative. They tend to work as long as you know how to use them, but this is not that video. So you want to set aside a budget for your advertising if you're going to be using it, because you want to make sure that you are able to reach potential customers by putting your product in their face through these advertisements. That's just the way society works now. But there's also a different way you can go about it, and this is promotion. So promotion is actually really good when you know how to use it. You guys may see people do story promo. You guys may see people do page promo. You guys may see the Shade Room do promo or whatever on these different platforms. I want you guys to think about the fact that if you I once spent like $300 on a page promo, and I literally made that money back in 2 minutes. Why? Because first of all, my audience was in there following. The promotion was a good one, which means my content was up to par, everything was up to par, and when they seen it, it was pitched to them correctly. So it's not that your brand is not working. It's not that your product sucks. It's that you don't know how to put it in your customer's face. So when it comes down to making sales, they can't see it because you don't know where to put it. So how can they buy? So promotion, sometimes you guys look down at promotion because it costs, oh, you don't want to spend this money. But promotion is essential, in my opinion, when it comes down to actually reaching your goals, because you can literally make your sales that $2,000 within a day using the right platform. If I was a phone company, if I had a case company, I would think about, okay, probably using something that's around like where all the cool kids are at. Probably like, let me make this sense. Let me make this make sense for y'all. Thinking about like, okay, I might sell phone cases and I might be targeting younger kids. If I were you, which we're gonna talk about that, which this is following into the secret, but if I were you, I would create content that is surrounded around this promotional page. So for example, if I was a phone case company, I would probably create a video that is cool, fun, and shady for the Shade Room teens, because half of my audience is most likely in the Shade Room teens that don't mind spending $25, and the video that I create would be specifically targeted to them to be used on this platform. And how much is the Shade Room teens gonna charge you? Probably about $250, but you're literally gonna make your $2,000 back instantly. That was some free game for you guys, okay? So moving on. We went over product, price, profit, marketing plan, strategy, incentives, promotion and ads, email marketing, and SMS. You guys have heard me speak about this tons of times, but of course you want to focus on growing your email list in order to generate sales, because that alone, a strong email and a strong SMS list will alone allow you to make $2,000 in a minute if you know how to do it. So it's happened to me before. You just want to make sure that when you're growing your email and your SMS list, you consistently speak to your audience. That consistency, that relationship building right there is what's going to make them feel comfortable when it comes down to shopping with you. Another thing that I want to leave you guys with, and this is going to be within the secret sauce. So before we go, I want to offer you guys a full down course, which is a little bit more detailed, down below on my company's website at Divine Biz University. It is a 2007-day course, which actually is a structured course that takes you down each and every step within actually breaking down the numbers, just like we did today, but in a more detailed way, to actually make these sales. So it's going to be linked down below. It is $20. If you guys want to make sure that you actually reach your 2007 days and you want to just take it a bit further, ask for information, it is linked down below. But my final secret sauce, guys, is going to be power hours. What are power hours? Power hours are going, I don't know if you guys seen it, Fashion Nova has done it before, where they might send you a text message or they might do a promotion online where it's like 1 hour only, we're doing 50% off. Power hours are essential when it comes down to really pushing sales. Why? Because customers don't want to miss out. That is FOMO. So they hurry up to your website and they get this within this hour period. Usually within an hour period, you generate more sales than you would throughout the whole day. So you want to incorporate power hours within your business. It's actually really, really essential. And that was my secret sauce tip for you guys at the end. Don't forget to go ahead and get your $2,000 in 7-day course down below. I've used it on so many students. It actually is my structured tip. It kind of breaks down everything that I was talking about further into detail today, with showing you numbers, products, even seeking out products, how to find products, source them, and actually price them, and apps that you can be using on your website. It's just so detailed, guys. Whatever, it's $20. Go ahead and click the link down below and get that course. But if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and let me know things that you guys would like to hear from me later on. Okay, as I always say, stay beautiful and blessed, and make sure that you use everything that I taught you guys today, because information used is better than information sat on. So you want to get out and actually use these tips to see how beneficial they are. And of course, like I always say, come back and let me know that they actually work, because I know that they will. So stay beautiful and blessed, and I will see you guys later.